So what do you think maybe your biggest improvement would be looking at last year's NCAA tournament? Where have you grown the most?
I think just knowing what to expect. I think last year was my first time around, and it's a pretty fun tournament, and you get a little bit nervous, but just knowing what to expect now I think is probably the biggest thing for me going into it.
Do you feel better going into this year's tournament than you did last year?
Maybe nerves-wise. As far as like physically, do I feel better? I don't know. I don't really think it matters at this point, you know. So.
Well, nerves-wise, what was it like last year compared to this year?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty nerve-wracking. It's a big tournament, and I wouldn't say I got too nervous. Maybe just excited last year. Now it's kind of know, what to expect. Kind of what the crowds are going to look like. Kind of know, how guys are going to wrestle that first round, and I think guys wrestled pretty hard that first round. So just kind of knowing, what you're going to feel out there is important.
Would you say that first round match was a wake-up call then? Last year?
I mean, I don't know if it was a wake-up call. That guy's pretty good, and he got me in a good move, and so doesn't really matter if you lose or not. You got to keep wrestling. So I would say it definitely kind of like got me to think, oh, like this is a good tournament. Guys wrestling good. So, but yeah, I mean, that first round is big if you haven't wrestled in it before. So.
How much of the national tournament is kind of whether experiencing it once or how much of it is just having the right mindset or the right calmness, if that might be the word?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have the right mindset for any tournament or any match. That might be a better question for some of these guys that wrestle it more than once. I guess I'm about to find out. It's my second tournament. How much of a difference it makes. But I think for any match or any tournament, you gotta have the right mindset. To wrestle and have fun.
You guys have said before, I mean, you obviously get up a little bit more for the national tournament,
Yeah.
but at the same time, you don't want to look ahead. So what is the atmosphere in the wrestling room like this week? Is it different from past weeks, or?
I don't think so. I think we're pretty much the same as any week. We're in there and wrestling and having fun, and it's the same preparation. The atmosphere is other than people talking about the national tournament, I think it's the same kind of, we're still working hard and we're still having fun. So.
You've talked about your ability to kind of bounce off the losses and keep a level head. Where did that come from? Was that Nate and you, or was that coach?
I feel like I can remember, I probably, I think I was in about kindergarten or first grade or something, and I lost a match, and when you lose a match back in, I'm from Southern Indiana, so I cried a lot after that. And then I think someone came up to me and told me to stop crying because I had more matches, and I was like, oh, I'm not done wrestling, nice. So yeah, I think you're there to wrestle, and if you lose a match, it's you got more matches, so there's good and bad to it.